Hello, you guys. I'm not gonna be on long. I just got on for a few minutes. I did a live in members today, and I want to get on for like maybe like an hour tonight because it's late. I gotta get up early in the morning, but I'm not sleepy. I'll let you guys start getting the notifications and start coming in. I see a few of you guys. Let's see, where are you in at? Okay, on both. I'm gonna start letting people get the notifications because child, they be sending them out slow. Hey Tyranny. Tyranny so fine. Miss Tyranny lost all that weight, girl. Do the men need to jump up? No, the men can come in. Actually, I should change the titles. The title to um ladies and gentlemen talk because I was getting ready to change it to ladies and gentlemen talk, but because I got some I want to talk to you guys tonight. I've been doing a report. I'm finished. And I want to talk to I want to talk to you all about, I want us to communicate about some stuff, right? I should have put ladies and gentlemen talk. um I don't know. I was having a conversation with somebody today. And I just want to communicate with some more adults about this dating thing. Because I don't know if I'm harsh or what. I mean, I'm just and we all could talk about it. I don't think that I am, but I mean, hey, you all are on here with me like all of the time. Like we're on here, you all get to see how my personality is, right? For the most part, I'm a really nice person until you piss me off. But I want to talk about that girl talk. I should and guy talk. I should say girl and guy talk. And I want to talk about why it is so hard to date. Why it's so hard to date. And I think the longer, like, it's been like over a year, the longer you go without dating, it's harder to date. Especially like anything, it seems like anything at this point, my patience is so low, anything turns me off. Like I know sometimes people, might go, well, maybe your standards are too high. Well, I think people should have high standards. I don't like it when people say that, your standards are too high. I think that people should have high standards, right? Uh, I do. I mean, can't just have anything, but I think what people need to do is categorize what what high standards are, right? You know, you have to be realistic because you hear women go, "Well, I want a man that makes, you know, six figures," right? I guess in some women, they look up on that. I guess they look up on it, but they don't really have anything to bring to the table, of course, but sometimes it ain't required. Nothing is required. All he really cares about is sex and looks, right? But I don't know if you could, I mean that gets old too, right? That gets old, but I don't know. My patience have gotten just really short for people. I don't really have time to play cat and mouse games with people, and it's not trying to move too fast, but I mean, I understand guys, when they go, women play games with them and they might, because one day you might feel a certain way, especially when you getting to know a person, and then the next day you get to talking to him, you go, "Oh my God, this man is not, he's a goofball for real." Miss T, like my daughter, you guys won't settle for anyone, and I respect it. Right. I refuse to be unhappy. Right. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. Of course, I don't date my clients and stuff, but I kind of be around a lot. I be around guys that they make a lot of money, but a lot of them are very what's the word that I'm looking for? Quite a bit of them are jerks, you know. Um if women can deal with that just for the money, I mean, it happens. They have a sense of entitlement. I don't know. A lot of them are very guarded, and they should be, right? But most of them just they don't want no emotions tied. They want to spend their money on what they want, and then they want you to go on. Because they feel like their money is supposed to be able to buy them anything, and it does. But I don't understand how the women kind of stick around and deal with that. I don't. Hey, I guess if it's all about the money, you can, with the way that they handle certain women and treat them. You know, I couldn't be a part of those environments just for some money, right? Right. And I refuse to like just settle. I'm not gonna be unhappy. Like I work a lot, I work hard. And I get myself exactly what I want. I think, what's the word? What am I looking for? The phrase that I'm looking for. I think, especially with a lot of women, they've been told we're supposed to have like this Cinderella story where the prince is gonna come and put the slipper on your feet, and he's gonna take you, and you're gonna have all of these riches, stuff like that. I don't know, but things have things have changed really, because now I was listening to Tasha K, and I'm serious. She said she was in the mall, and she said that she was with her assistant, and she said her assistant is a lot younger and her assistant is very pretty. She said, but they was walking in the mall, and she would have thought like these younger guys would have been more attracted to her assistant. And she said, I think they recognized who I was, and they started trying to holler at her. She said, and it's because like a lot of younger guys, it's unfortunate, are being told to like find them a sugar mama, right? One I was listening to one of my cousins' friends, one of my younger cousins' friends one day. He was saying, what he want him is a older girl that's older than him with a lot of kids that's getting welfare and food stamps. I said, "Oh my God." So because he already know that she gonna cater to him. Like that's so sad. Like, I mean, I think about my girls, right? And they really don't have a whole lot to look forward to as far as like the dating pool. That's like it's so sad. And even with the older ones, it seems like that they are like that too. So I think a strong woman makes her own money and won't put right. Put up I'm not gonna put up with nothing that I don't want to put up with. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna build a bear. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. Um, hey Edith. I mean, but it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate. But sometimes I guess I think about, maybe I've gotten too hard. I don't know. Okay, y'all. When Remy starts moaning, I start to get scared. So I have to start paying her some attention because y'all know she gonna drop any day. And I was thinking about that. I was like, I might have to be prepared too, because I'm not gonna let them go to any home. Even if they got the money, I gotta check out what kind of, environment it is. Because I'm not gonna send a puppy to a home where it's gonna be abused and the people are crazy and all that. Not just for some money. Teresa K says, that's the way my daughter is. She goes on dates, but I don't think she'll ever get married or live. I don't know what it is about, like, when I start talking to someone, they be ready to try to move in with me. I'm like, what? I want to move in together. What? That's the type of stuff. Like, my patience is really low. You don't even know me. You don't know me. So, what are you talking about? And if you did, you're not going to. Hey, Cecilia. Um, yeah, I don't think that they're sending my notifications out. It's something wrong. Like, people are not getting notifications. They always do that to her. They're looking for someone to take care of them. I can't. I'm not taking care of no man. I'm not going to. Um, I see women doing it every day, and I can't understand why they're doing it. I refuse to do it. I refuse to. I grew up around men that were providers and protectors. So I understand what a man is supposed to do. I understand that. So I wouldn't even feel right, you know, financially providing for some Negro. It ain't gonna happen. Period. Um, but it's unfortunate that that's what's happening with a lot of women. They are definitely doing it. Regard a lot of them are. It's I don't know. It's like things are completely messed up now because you have like a lot of the younger girls. They're doing anything for $40, and then you have a lot of the older women that feel like they're supposed to pay. And that's crazy. Her daughter's dead, hurt her really bad. Oh wow. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I gotta pray for patience, but my standards won't. As far as my standards, that won't change ever. They're hiding the truth bloggers channels. They've been complaining. Yeah, they are. They've been hiding my channel. But that comes from I'm learning more about it. That comes from other YouTubers taunting, like reporting your channel, consistently hitting the dislike button, doing whatever is necessary to try and get you out of the algorithm. That's kind of like what they do. And because I'm sitting here with 25 people with 15,000 subscribers, so y'all already know that that's not normal. So it is definitely something that they do. Because even when you put my name in the search engine, my channel will not come up. So it is definitely being hid. I guess it's messed up, but I guess some of these other YouTubers do what they feel like they need to do. It ain't helping them none because they still broke, busted, disgusted, and disgusting and pathetic. So I don't really know what it's doing for them. Tierney says you're right. The only way I get your notifications if I'm on Facebook. Right. They have Double Tap said the other day when he was in my chat, he says they hacked your notifications. So it's something going on where my notifications are not being sent out. Okay. That's what's happening. I know it. That's messed up. That's messed up. I never understood how a person can viciously go at somebody and then cry wolf when they give it back to them. To me, that's a sick, mentally ill, demented individual. Um, Hitting the three dots, don't recommend channel options. Right, and they have a team of people that do it. Right, don't recommend channel. You're right. They get a team of people to do it. Don't recommend channel. Don't recommend channel. Don't recommend channel. And I bet you a lot of them probably already having issues in their own damn life. And they on here got a team of people talking about don't recommend a channel. Hey, Lucille. Hmm. But it'll get back. It'll get back in the algorithm, child. It will. Um, but they have definitely hidden my channel because even when I do it myself. I put myself in the search engine, and my channel is not coming up. My other channel, my backup channel, comes up. This channel don't. And what good is it doing them? Like I said, they still busted. I mean, it ain't doing nothing for them but creating bad karma. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, what do women have to look forward to when you got it's a bunch of damn crazy ass bitches, hating ass hoes doing it. But when you got a bunch of men doing it, it makes them sissified. I don't like no sissified man. Don't no real men sit up on YouTube and figure out ways to try and assault other people, right? They don't do that. Don't no real men sit up on YouTube and get a group of people together. Like if they really got a group of people together and came up with something productive and conducive to their own livelihoods, they could get something going. But instead, they get up on YouTube and they try and figure out ways to try and destroy other people's channels. Okay. And I mean, it ain't gonna work for long. It's definitely jealousy. Hey, Wayne Norman, you said that you are a lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. So Wayne Norman, where do you practice at? What state do you practice in? What state do you practice in, Wayne Norman? Northern District of Illinois. What kind of law do you practice? Um, what kind of law do you practice? Do you practice criminal law? Consumer financial litigations. Oh, okay. Hmm. I tell you. FCRA, TCPA, FDCPS, HIPAA. Okay. I hear you. Hold on for a second, you guys. Hold on for a minute, you guys. Hold on, guys. I am looking at something. Hold on, y'all. Um, okay, y'all, I'm back. Miss T, you are a sweet, strong lady, and don't let nobody take that from you. Don't change for no one. No, I won't. I won't change for anybody. You know, I think one of the things that I really regret as it relates to here is that I started, allowing the environment, the people on here to make me go really, really low. And one of the reasons I did that is because, no woman likes being violated. We already know OTV just would not leave me alone, and he was consistently, he had other people in his ear, like Paperwork Party, along with their hackers and stuff like that, and other channels too, right? They got together and they wanted to, I guess they wanted to run me away. They be wanting to run people away. They like doxing people. And I think it's sad when someone becomes obsessed with you. And it became an obsession with wanting to know the knowledge that I had of the Young Dolls case so that they can feed their knowledge or put it on their channels. Um, I think a lot of that, I don't think I'll be able to rest as it relates to that. Hey, Dima, I won't be able to rest until there is some justice as it relates to that. People don't understand, like when they say, well, just let it go. You can't let it go when vloggers that you know nothing about just decided one day, I'm going to violate her and hack her phone. I'm talking about these old hag ass bitches too. They be involved in this doxing and this hacking and this scamming and shit. So I just don't feel like I can truly be at peace because I was violated for no reason. None other than you had a bunch of scumbags that came out the goddamn projects, I guess. But everybody that come out the projects don't have that mentality because I was born and raised in the projects. You don't violate people and then get up on your panel and think that you can bully them. And they wanted to bully me into not talking about a crime that happened in my hometown, because in their minds they were saying that I remember um I used to love to look at the Rugrats with my little sister, right? I used to love it. It was funny to me. And I remember they got stuck in this room, and Angelica, y'all know Angelica was bad. And Angelica said to Tommy, Tommy, we're stuck in this room and it ain't no air in here. She said, don't breathe. Don't breathe because I gotta suck up all the air. There has to be enough air for me. That's what these old fucking bitches and Negroes on here did. Don't you talk about, and they thought they could bully me. With OTV, that's exactly what he tried to do, bully everybody. Instead of him just staying on his platform, I wouldn't have had no issues with that dude because I didn't know him. If he had just left me alone. And then he jumps on his platform and lie like I talked about his damn son. He a motherfucking lie. He got mad because a man that had doxed him, that was his friend, came into my chat. He didn't want to go at him because he was a man. So he felt like I would be an easier target. And that's why I can't let that go. I can't let it go. It's been 2 years. I got to have justice. I got to. I can't let that go. That man violated me in the 3rd degree, him and Countdown John. I can't let it go. What they did to me is equivalent to a damn rape. Okay? I worked in law enforcement, regardless of what they say, for years. I know what they did is not normal. And so people say you shouldn't talk about it. It wasn't them that was damn violated by these niggas listening to my phone calls, hacking my TV. That ain't crazy. It's crazy with the people that did it. I can remember, y'all, that we used to kind of feel like people were paranoid. They used to come to the police department and it was like, my phone hacked. I think they did this to me. I think they did that to me. We'd be taking their reports, kind of sniggling at them like, Lord, they paranoid. But now we see that there are really, truly sick people out there like that. I can't let that go because I did nothing to those men and they violated me. And then they want to jump on here and act like only you got a criminal. They the ones with the damn criminal history. They have a history of doing stuff like this, not me. And want to play victim when they should have just did their vlog and left everybody else alone. But when people are greedy, they can't do that. They can't do it. They can't do it. Okay. Teresa says you did nothing wrong. They just can't stand up to standards. They can't stand up to your standards because you're so much higher than them. I'm gonna let it go either. They need to be stopped. And they're gonna be. Yep, and they're going to be. But I said I want to have some girl talk. Okay. I said I wanted to have some girl talk. But what I was gonna say is I really just hate that I allowed people to, because when we first started getting on here, it was so fun. We laughed, we had fun, we just kind of communicated about the Young Dogs case. And I was able to drop the link, but I didn't know then they had started hacking me through the link, right? And you still got a female vlogger that pays people to hack me to delete my subscribers. And she gonna go to jail because the bitch is a goddamn scammer with an old ass. Okay? So I had to put that out there to let the bitch know that we know she's a scammer and a hacker. They's quick to try to say who a hacker is, but they won't tell you that they won, that they hired them hackers. I wouldn't let it go either. They need to be stopped. You needed to get that out. Yeah, I needed to get that out. Like I said, I've tried to take the high road for 2 years. And so when people say, it kind of pisses me off when I hear other vloggers say, well, how come everybody just can't get along? And that's a bad energy. That see, people really, when they don't know, that's why you have to have patience. When they don't know what has happened in the past, that triggers something and make you cuss them out. Like, what the F you talking about? It's almost like And it's not as bad because Young Dolph lost his life, but it's almost equivalent to like people were saying that Yo Gotti and Young Dolph should have squashed their situation, right? But after after Young Dolph and Yo after they started trying to pop at him, you can't squash a situation when people have violated you and tried to take your life and stuff. It's hard to do that. So you can't do that. And I gotta say, I'm a true Leo for real. Okay, I'm a true Leo for real. If I like you, hey, even if I don't know you that well, if I can help you, I'm gonna do it. Hey, if I ain't got no problems with you, I don't try to hide nothing. Because I understand what's for me is for me. I don't have a covetous spirit. If I can help you with some information, I promise to God I'm gonna do it. Girl, Tamara, do you know such and such? Can you help me? Yeah, I know them. I'll reach out to them. It ain't gonna be, I might need a favor. So I ain't gonna, now because I understand what's for me, I'm gonna get it. So I don't do stuff like that. Well, I ain't gonna reach out and ask them nothing because I might need them to do me a favor. That's not how I think. Because I understand when it's time for me to get my blessing, whatever is for me, nobody can stop it. So if I can help somebody else, I'm going to do that. That's how I've always been. Right? Hey, it's unfortunate that people don't have this. A lot of people, not everybody, but it's a lot of people that don't have the spirit that I have. See, I'm the type of person because I understand that people being loyal is extinct. People truly being good-hearted is extinct. So, if I see a good-hearted person, I go, dog, that's a good person. Like I will try and attach to them because I understand that being not just real, because everybody holler about they real. They a bunch of damn fools, a lot of them. Okay. They real cutthroat. If anything, you're right. They real cutthroat. But when I know that they got good hearts, I kind of attach to that. I go, dog, that's a good person. And I kind of want to keep them around me and in my circle, right? Because I feel like so often, like we have different personalities. What I what I kind of run across is people like to try to judge me and that makes me mad. Okay. People say, hey, I care about you, but they want to try and change you. They want you to be how they want you to be. That's trying to, I don't let people control me. I don't let people control me at all because I ain't gonna try and control nobody. If a person got something going on, and hey, and I don't like it, I go, I ain't gonna try to change them. I'm just gonna X them up out my life because I can't deal with that. I ain't gonna ask them to change. I'm just gonna disappear because I don't try and control people. Okay. But now the human psyche is so sick. When people see people are good, if you see a person got something going on for themselves, you might want to go, you know what? Can you help me? And then you don't forget about who helped you. See, people forget. I'm not saying that you owe that person for life, but you just don't forget. But people forget. The human psyche is, ooh, that's a nice person. I wonder if I can use them. And that's another thing that triggers me. Because, see, I watch people very closely. I ain't no fool. I don't let people use me. I'm real free hearted. So, I mean, I ain't no damn fool. Okay. Um, so you can you give me $1,000? Hell no. I know you give me 1,000. I need 1,000. All these damn overheads I got. So I mean I don't rock like that. But what people are always wanting like a hand out. I've always been taught to help people, give them a hand up, which means if you got some knowledge, give them that knowledge and help them to be able to eat, right? If you give them knowledge, they'll be able to eat forever. But people don't reciprocate that. They want to try to use you. Hey, they want to try to take advantage of your good nature. instead of saying, listen. And then they always use the excuse, well, you know, people says that always taking advantage of me. And see, you don't get but one time with me. If you cut at me and I ain't did nothing to you, and I was open because I can be very guarded. As good as I am, I'm real guarded. Because when I let people in, I am very affectionate, territorial, and protective of the people that I like and love and care about. That's just how I am. That's how I've always been. So if you start cutting at me, I mean, hey, I'm glad you reveal yourself, but you can't change your mind. Well, you know, I had cut it at you, but you know, I want to talk about it. No, we can't talk about nothing. I don't deal with fence straddlers. So when people, you know, was getting mad at me talking about this young dog situation, well, you know, you from Memphis, you should have just been neutral. No, I stand on the side of what's right. And I think, as I always say, you know, I have issues with people that straddle the fence. That's the reason why a lot of people are in their grave now, because people straddle the fence so much. They want to remain neutral. They don't want to make no waves or anything like that. Instead of saying, no, bruh, you wrong. You wrong for that. I can't rock with you if you're gonna do that. Or you did that to them. Why you do that to them? That was not right. But instead, you know, I saw them raping their woman, but you know, I don't want to get involved. And so that's the reason why, you know, hey, we're living in that time where, and I understand you can't get involved in everything, but at what point do you stand up for what's right? You could take a stance if you let people know I ain't messing with that. I mean, they can't control you. If you start letting people know, hey, look, do what you want to do, but I can't mess with you if you do that. And everybody took that stance, you'll start seeing people change. Well, you know, they are the response will be different because they already know they're gonna get called out, and folks ain't get ready to mess with them like that. They're not getting ready to mess with them, right? But people want to straddle the fence like y'all know my favorite saying, people straddle the fence so much they have splendors up their ass. And I don't deal with people that sit on the fence. If you're sitting on the fence, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a lift and you know, on your butt and push your ass on over to the other side because I don't want you. Because I'm a rider for real. I'm a true rider. I rise for my friends. Okay, I don't know of a friend that has ever been able to get attacked in any way, okay, through me. I'm not a leak. It ain't no leaks in my building when it comes to people that I care about and like. So you already know I'm not the way to them. But it's unfortunate that like people, God may connect people with somebody that could be a blessing with them as it relates to anybody, and you're supposed to protect that, right? You're not begrudgingly but protect it. And so, but it's so unfortunate, like if God connects you with a person that could be a blessing in your life, and you know, so you might start getting attention based on your relationship with that person. It's so messed up that people are so there's a lot of people are so thirsty for attention, they started enjoying the attention. They're not protective of their blessing or their friend, their connection, or their relative. They start enjoying the attention, knowing that these people are trying to only deal with you because of your connection to this person. And before you know it, that's how a lot of people get messed over real bad, because people around them, there's a leak somewhere because somebody has let their guards down because they're enjoying the attention that's only by way of the person that they should be protecting. And then once that person cut them off, I mean, the attention, you ain't getting it no more. You let them stab at this person or stick them, and now they cut you off. You lost your blessings, your connections that could have been connected to that person, and now that attention you was getting is gone. You ain't get ready to get it. And so it all goes back to loyalty. People don't want to be loyal no more. And I don't like disloyal people. I can't stand them. I don't like disloyal people. I don't talk about my friends and stuff behind their backs. If I have a concern or something, you know, um, even if I bring up something, I mean, it ain't gonna be talking about them. I ain't gonna let nobody else talk about them. Cause see, people will. Cause number one, I feel like you trying to disrespect me. So you want to come to me and talk about my friend. You want to come to me and talk about my relative. Okay, so now you gonna make me roar like a damn lion because I'm gonna feel like you're trying to disrespect me. Why the bitch? Why you come and talk to me about my damn friend or my relative? Were you trying to little girl me? No, I said no, bitch. You trying to little girl me because when you talk about them, you throwing shots at them. How come you didn't go talk to your own damn sister about them? If you feel that bad about them, go talk to them. Why would you come and try to talk bad about somebody that you know that I care about? I feel disrespected. Not only that you're talking about my friend or my relative, I feel like you're trying to little girl me and dare me to say anything back. We don't roll like that. Because I came from an era where we fights. Okay? Don't do me like that. You got so many women that as kooky as my personality might be, I might be a little goofy, but I sure ain't disloyal and crazy. I'm talking about the real crazy. Okay, because all women are a little crazy. I'm talking about the real certifiable. I ain't that. Okay, but I think people need to do like some self evaluations. I know I was talking about dating and stuff, and it can be hard. It can be really hard. Okay, because I remember like this guy that I started talking to, and he was older and more mature. And I remember he says, "You know what? I could come in and start running your office for you, your studio." I said, "What?" Yeah, I can see. I can start running your studio for you and handling your business for you. I said, "No, you can't do nothing for me, but get out of my life." I closed the door on that quick. Like he had it. I would think he had his own damn thing going on, but it's unfortunate. Um, she said, "Yes, we are. Yeah, all women are a little kooky." I had said something. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, "Oh my God, I am so." I kept laughing about it. I was like, "Lord," I said that. Lord have mercy. I am very kooky, but I was mad as hell. Wayne's is laughing. I know this girl from out of Atlanta. All she ever wanted to be was a pastor's wife. And she probably has overlooked somebody that could have been a real good man for her because she was always talking about her grandmama who's been dead for years had prophesied in her life that she was supposed to marry a pastor. She goes to all of the conferences. She stay in church all the time, which ain't nothing wrong with that. And she's a very sweet person. But now she going into she get ready to turn 50. And she's still holding on to what her grandmother said, who been dead almost 20 years. And it could happen that she is supposed to be married to a preacher. And so, like even when we talk sometimes. We don't talk as much as we used to. She said she's still holding on. Like, I know, this guy tried to talk to her, that guy tried to talk, and she's so nice. I go, why don't you start just dating guys who may not, who are not, maybe they just go to church. They might know, I know what God told me he's supposed to be a preacher. I see myself, I know I'm supposed to be a first lady. People have this stuff etched in their brains. Like, and I'm not saying that she's not supposed to be. But what I'm saying is people have all these ideas and ideological situations going on as it relates to somebody prophesy something to them. And like I said, maybe she is supposed to be a first lady. But I just feel like, hey, she's allowed a lot of men to go by who probably are deacons of the church, or maybe he just go to church every Sunday. He ain't meant to be no pastor or nothing. People are really, I don't know. I don't know, but like I said, I think I just do better oftentimes, like doing my work, and it's easy for me with my job. I think it's more of my personality because I spend a lot of time. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I have to spend a lot of time thinking, which I always have done, and a lot of time by myself because spend a lot of time in my car doing surveillances or in my vans and stuff. I mean, that's not how I always wanted to be because I would never date another investigator. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I would not do it. But people are so messed up now. They so jacked up. They consistently messing up. I be watching people. They be messing up good things before it even happened to them. God send a good person into their life. They just so happen to meet a good person. I'm talking about as it relate to not necessarily dating, but just a naturally good-hearted person. They start bragging about what all this person got. And you should know now, people that's got a lot, I don't care how nice they are, they ain't no damn fools. They don't accumulate everything that they have by being a bunch of damn fools. That's what these damn fools need to understand. My daddy used to always say to his grandmother, he said, you know what my grandma used to say? The biggest fool in the world is the fool that think they making a fool out of you. And his grandmother died before I was ever even born. Okay. And he said my grandma used to always say that the biggest fool in the world is the fool that think they making a fool out of you. Um, and so that's what people do. That yeah, they got this, they got that. Um, I'm getting ready to see what I can get from them. Pathetic. Instead of saying, you know what, sir, can you teach me? Can you teach me? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I have a lot of clients that have a lot of money, and most of them do. Okay, but I got a client recently who is filthy rich from real estate. I had no idea when I told y'all how it went when he called me, and I thought that he was just another damn person that that was he wasn't gonna do nothing because he reached out to me and he was like, "Oh, okay." I gave him a price. He was like, "Okay, I'm a pay it." I said, "Okay." Then I didn't hear from him no more. I said, "Okay." And then he called me back. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. My family came in and then we went back to Boston and this and that. Can you come and meet me and get the money?" I said, "Okay." And so I told him I'd meet him at a gas station. And so then when I saw him, I said, "Oh my God, like he didn't look like nobody that would just looking at him now because he had so much going on." He says, "I'm gonna be in my gray Escalade." I said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, I was about to say I was gonna be in my white BMW." And then when I got there, he said, "I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You didn't know who I was." He was in his black Denali, right? So then we get back there too. He was like, "I left my checks at home. Can you follow me?" I said, Lord, I do got two of my weapons on me. I said he is driving a nice truck, but I don't know if he's trying to get me to his house or what. So then we go through the gate. I think I've talked about this, and I didn't even know those houses were back there with all of those. I mean, everybody got a boat. It's beautiful, that community. It is. And so he started talking about some stuff, and he was like, "You might want to go in with us. I do real estate." I said, "Okay, how much? 30 million." I said, "Oh, okay." I started talking about something else. I know damn well I ain't even got a million. But I'm still doing work for him. And so I remember talking to him, and I was like, "You know what? When I finish working for you, I really wish that you would show me what you do." He said, "Really? You like for me to show you?" I said, "Yeah. Would you please show me? Would you please teach me?" Because he started, "Oh yeah." And when I talked to him the day before yesterday, he was like, "I've been writing out this portfolio for you, and it's gonna be from A to Z on how I mean, just talking about a whole lot of stuff." I said, "God is great." So I was talking to my mama. My mama said, "I really feel in my spirit some stuff about you as it relates to that." But I said that to say this. I didn't start because I saw that the man is filthy rich. I didn't start saying, "Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna figure out a way to try to get some more money out of him and trick him out of some more money because he got it. I'm gonna tell him this happened and he needs to pay another retainers, this and that." No, because see, I understand. You start talking about three, $4,000, $5,000, six, seven, $8,000 retainers. I mean, that's gonna run out. But if he started giving me knowledge on how he got the millions, hey, I could use that forever. And if he could connect me with the right people, all I got to do is doing right. When I talked to him the other day, he said, "You sure doing a great job." I told has in he to asked me, "Did somebody call me?" I said, "No, he hadn't called me yet." "Oh, okay, well, he's gonna call you. He's the CEO or something of some company." He said he's gonna call you. I gave him your name and stuff. I said, "I appreciate that so much." And I said all of that to say this, like, people, when they get around people that they think got something, because they're so mentally insane and pathetic, they start thinking about, "I'm gonna try to see what I can use," instead of saying, "Can you help me to get what you can you show me? Can you show me how to do it?" Humble your damn self and ask them to show you. Do what you're supposed to do and not try to get everything out of them, because yeah, hey, rich people can be very frugal with their money, but one thing that they do love, I mean, I believe it really impressed that man because I humbled myself, even though he had contacted me for services and said, "When I finish, will you show me? Will you help me?" He said, "Are you serious? I will help you." And that's what you have to do. Instead of, people live for the moment and that's it. They don't prepare for anything. "I'm just gonna try to get what I can," and they just ruin all types of relationships and then want to boo-hoo and cry. Talk about, "Well, because I'm a black man this or a black woman this. They did this to me." No, a lot of people are just jacked up. God send people in your life. You meet people that are just good people all the time, but people mess it up before it even happens because of their thought process and how grimy they are. It to cost nothing to be humble and to treat people right. If somebody regardless to whatever it is you got going on, do the people right. You'll get more out of doing people right, but instead people have, "I got to get it." They got it, and I'm gonna try to get all of it. And that's the reason why you got nothing. I can't stand people like that. I cannot. I cannot stand people like that. I can't, to try to take advantage of a good thing or of good people. I can't stand it. Okay. Cypress, hey, how you been long time? Never can be too careful. He said them damn fools. I'm telling you, that's what they are, a bunch of damn fools. And so I think that's why my patience is short. My patience and my tolerance is short because I don't like liars and I can't stand scammers and all of that, thieves and people like that. Um, hmm. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, please hit the like button. Oh, yeah, it seemed like Remy's stomach is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I hate looking at her because it seems like every time I look at her, I got her so spoiled. Yeah, every time I look at her, she starts saying, I think I got Remy too spoiled. She was already spoiled. I got her spoiler now because I don't let her walk. She don't even try to, if she was having a hard time jumping up on the couch and stuff, she don't even try to jump up on the couch no more because she already knows. She look at me, she starts saying, I just pick her right up. I carry her everywhere. Now when she go outside, I carry her outside so she could use the restroom. And when she finished using the restroom, I pick her up and bring her back in, child, because her stomach has gotten so big with those babies. Like I said, she's got 5 puppies. I've got one of them already sold. And my client, he's the one that bought one. He's bought one of them. Um and so I'm gonna sell 3 more of them. Yeah. And I'm gonna sell 2 more of them. I'm keeping one, and I think I'm gonna give my nephew one because he asked me. My sister put him up to ask me, and she know how crazy I am about my nephew. So I'm gonna give my little nephew one. He's 7, and and just sell the other 2. The one that I sold is going to a really good home because I see how they are with their. They have a golden doodle or something. They got her very spoiled. So I know they'll take good care of that Yorkie. Whoever I sell the other 2 to, I'm gonna have to check them out to make sure that it's going to a good home before I sell it to them. And if I don't think it's a good home, I'll just keep them. I don't have no issues with keeping them. Teresa says, be careful spoiling her because they say sometimes the spoiled mother won't take care of their puppies. Oh, wow. And she is definitely so spoiled. Player Cole was telling me I need to go into and I'll do that tomorrow. I need to go into the pet store and get some milk just in case she don't know how to feed them. And I guess I got to get them some little bottles so that they can suck the bottles just in case. Because Remy is such a baby. I don't know if she would even know how to, do any of this stuff. She really a baby herself. And she seemed like she's so miserable. I don't want her getting, she cannot get pregnant anymore because this has been a hard pregnancy on her. If I lived closer, I would buy one and it would be treated like a gold. I know, I love animals. I mean, I don't like cats, but I don't be wanting to see nobody hurt no cat or no other animal. I gotta go and yeah, I think I need to buy like a crib or something for them. I think. No, maybe I need to buy like a bigger cage. That's what I need to do. Her cage is kind of big. I need to get her a really, really, really big cage so that when she have the babies, it'll be enough room in there. Like I think it's enough, but she just need the largest cage they got. So I'm gonna go and buy that tomorrow. Get them a playpen. Okay, that's what I do. I get them a playpen. That would probably be better. Um, I know time is winding down. I have to control myself. I told my mama, I said, as it get closer time for her to have the babies. Now, and I'm talking like she a human being, y'all. I'm gonna go stay with my mama because if she had the babies before April, I'm scared of having to deliver them by myself. My mama was like, "Well, why are you coming over here to worry me?" I said, "Because I'm gonna need some support in case I pass out." My mama said, "I tell you what, I kicks myself every day because I ruined you, and by the time I figured out you was too spoiled, you was already too old." um, then when the puppies get older, they will stay in one place. Okay. You may have to get something small like a eye dropper or baby medicine dropper to feed them if Remy won't feed them. She been so mean, and see, I'm gonna have to watch her because the reason why I see now, because at first, Remy, I didn't think that Remy little teeth could hurt. Well, she been so mean to Riley. He be running and crying when she be ah. So I'm like, well, her little teeth don't hurt. Well, today I intercepted, like I said, stop. I pushed. She was trying to bite him, and she broke my skin on my hand. I said, oh my God, like she was biting him for real. That's why he be crying. I don't know why she's so mean to him now. But she do not want him. Like if he walk near her, like if he start walking towards her, he don't even have to be near her. She will start growling and start trying to fight him. That's what my mama always say. She said, "You know what? I was my mama's only child until I was 10, right?" So my mama said, she said, "I made the mistake that young mothers make." She said, "I was like, I'm gonna make sure that my baby had everything, and she ain't gonna have to want for nothing. It's just me and my baby." And she said, and then I started thinking about this girl, 16 years old. I still iron her clothes. I still put her socks and stuff together for and she in high school. She got to be stopped. because I would go to my mom. You wash my clothes. You iron my clothes. You did. I used to go to her and say that when you wash my clothes for school tomorrow. My dad was like, I know you got to be kidding me. You got this girl that's spoiled. My mama let my dad whoop me one time. My dad had never whooped me. Like I was taught. I always, I was sassy. I would have to have something to say back. And so my mom got tired of it. When I was a teenager, she let my dad whoop me, and I felt so betrayed. Like I did. I was like, oh my God, like she had never, because when he would want to say something to me, my mother would always interject. Well, don't say nothing to her. Let me talk to her. I'll talk to her. You might hurt her feelings or something like that. No, I don't want you to whoop her. Your hands might be heavy. But then she let him whoop me one time because I my report card was bad. I had some D's on my report card, and then I talked back when she said something to me about it, and she let my daddy whoop me. And I promise you, I mean I really, oh my God, I really put on a show. I was running and screaming and rolling. When my daddy finished, he was like, oh my God. Yeah, he was tired as I don't know what. Cypress says she mean because she pregnant. Those little teeth are sharp. She's probably mad at him for getting her pregnant. Uh-huh. It probably hurt your feelings more than anything. That's what it did. It hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. That's all it was. It hurt my feelings. And I didn't talk to them for, I know, a couple weeks. It bothered my mama too that I wasn't talking to her. It hurt my feelings. Yeah, my dad and I probably had more of the same personality. As far as like my auntie was saying that the other day, my dad's sister, she was like, your dad was like that when he fell out with you, he never wanted to reconcile. That's how he is. My mother is way different. I don't know of anybody that my mom falls out with. And I think I've always had issues with that because I always felt like she was so soft and easygoing. I always felt like people just kind of wanted to take advantage of her, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of hard with that. When I feel like people try to take advantage, because my mother was so easygoing, they would always say, "Well, she ain't got no issues with doing it. You got issues doing? No, I mean it's okay. I'll do it. Oh, I don't. I'm not that. I don't like it at all. At all. It makes me mad." And so even now, I'm very protective of my mother. My dad always taught me that if somebody asks you something and you say no, and they keep asking you, they're trying to control you. So that's why when somebody asks me something and I tell them, no, no, not this time. And then they ask me again, okay, now I got a problem with you, goddamn it. I just said no. Teresa says, I forgive, but I won't forgive. Teresa, well, that's a good thing because you're not supposed to forgive, but I don't forgive or forget. I wish I could forgive people. And trust me, I've been praying about it. Mm. 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 um, Only one time, no second chances. I'm telling you. That's why when people start talking about spinning the block, like in relationships, I don't spin the block. I don't. I don't. If we break up, it's because you did something to me, and that's a fact. Like with me, I'd be so content. Like if I'm with somebody, I could be with them forever. So if we break up, it is because they did something, and so that we can't spin the block at all. Because I probably deep down inside can't stand them. I could be cordial with them, but I probably can't stand them deep down inside. I can't be with a man that I can't stand because then I'd be looking at alternative things. And I don't want that type of relationship, okay, where I'm looking at doing something alternatively to get my lick back. That's not healthy. Um, Only one time, no second chances. Me either. It's too easy to just leave them alone. Right, just leave. Teresa says Friday will be mine and husband. Oh wow. That's so awesome when people can stay married for like 27 years. That's beautiful. It is. That's so beautiful. Cause now what? The longest people stay married now is what? 27 minutes. They're trying to file for a divorce. We had been together for 31 years. Oh wow. Happy anniversary. That's beautiful. I love the idea of people being married and sticking things out. And that's what you're supposed to do though. Stick it out. If it's not abuse of any kind, like physical abuse, verbal abuse, any type of abuse, it's time to separate. When you get to a point where you cussing each other out, calling each other out of your name and stuff, you don't need to be together. And I'm serious. That's toxic to the third degree. I couldn't be with a man that called me talking about my man and he get mad and he start calling me bitches and hoes. I can't live or be with nothing like that. I will not. That's disgusting. I think it's so messed up when I hear men and their wives and stuff get into it or their women and you dumbass B, you this, you calling them all kinds of bitches and hoes. I can't stand emotionally unstable freaks. That's a freak of nature. And women shouldn't do it either. Women get mad at their men and they need to understand that when they start throwing tantrums, because as women we throw temper tantrums, because most women are spoiled and emotional. To start throwing temper tantrums when you cussing him out and calling him out his name, you opening up a door, and you don't need to do that. You open up a door. When you start, you bitch, you no good ass bitch, you this, you opening up a door that you need to control yourself, sis. Because sooner or later he's going to reciprocate that. And I'm telling you, once the respect is out of the door, oftentimes it ain't no way of closing that door back up. It's just an unlocked open door. I wouldn't do it. Control yourself. Don't be hitting them and doing stuff like that, because I know we be wanting to fight them when they do stuff, but don't do it, because he might hit you back, and you can't. You don't want that, because if he hits you back, he gonna knock you on your ass, okay, and you might not be able to get up. So I guess don't do anything you don't want done to you. And the reason I say I know I cannot deal with it, you have to get, for me, I can't deal with no cheating man, because I'm gonna go cheat back on him, and I don't want to open up that door. That's a toxic man, because I ain't gonna be able to stand him. And then once I cheat back on him, I'm not gonna want him no more. I don't want no relationships like that. I can't live my life like that. Um, Teresa says we hardly ever fight. Cypress says I can't do long relationships. I can. I could do long relationships. That's what I prefer. I could be with somebody forever if they right. If we're meant for each other, he's a good guy. He's a good man. Of course, I could be with him forever. I wouldn't cheat on him or nothing. I could be with one man sexually, all of that. I mean, I wouldn't want all of those different spirits and stuff. I can do it. New to you says Cypress. So you're not ever going to marry. Cypress got a whoremongering spirit. Cypress likes to go from different women, and he said it. He liked to play with different women. He liked to go stay with one woman for a little while, and then after he get tired, he liked to go stay with another woman for a little while. And then when the other woman start fussing, he go back. I mean, that's crazy, Cypress. I don't know how women even let you be playing with them like that. Because I would have been shank you. I would, I would have been waiting on you to walk through that door, because it wouldn't have ever been happening. Because I would have been went on, told you to go stay on the way and got me another man. Been through with it. It takes too much energy to cheat. It take too much energy to be cheating. It's not even worth it. People can get hurt. I'm telling you, they can. He said, Lord, Cypress better be extra careful. Y'all, Cypress been doing that for years. He don't think nothing wrong with it. Cypress, do you think that what you be doing, do you think it's anything wrong with how you be treating these hurting women? Because that's what you be doing. Do you think it's anything wrong with hurting women? Because that's what you be doing. Do you see anything wrong with it? Do you see anything wrong with it? And Cypress be spinning the block a lot. I ain't gonna tell no stories. Like, I'm friends with quite a few of my ex-boyfriends. I would never mess around with them again. Never ever. He said nothing wrong with what's spinning the block. Oh Lord. Mm-mm, I can't spin the block. Mm-mm. I just rather go on a new block. Because all they do is kick back up all of that old unresolved stuff. I don't want to have to deal with that. It's just best to be friends and go on with your life. Um, don't plan on it. I can't do it long relationships that slow your life down. I'm good. You ought to be trying to think about getting you a wife. You're about to go over into your 40s. You're gonna be an old lonely man. If the woman allowed him to treat them that way, then it's his fault. It's not his fault. No, it's not his fault. You're right. Women kind of stick around, hoping that he'll change. You know that he'll change, or she be scared that he gonna go be with somebody else and treat that person right. Child, you could have been got you somebody that's gonna treat you right and left him to the cows. Like I said, because a lot of people kind of believe in getting their lick back, and I wouldn't want to live my life like that. Cypress says he's open and honest about what he does, and he don't hide it. Oh Lord. So that means you don't want to be serious. You need to be looking at getting serious and getting you a good woman. Cypress, you're going to meet your match one day. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. One thing about men, they cheat, but they sure can't take it. They be and then they they had a nerve to be untrusted. See, that's the reason why I said, I'm telling you, they have the nerve to be very untrusting, and they are the cheaters. And they be looking for it and real suspicious about it. Me and one of my ex-boyfriends had broken up. We would always be together. We break up for a few days. I get mad and quit him. Be back together because he was doing something. I couldn't catch him though. I knew he was doing something. So um I met a guy. When I saw him, I liked him. I was like, he's a good candidate for get back. He's a good candidate. When I looked at him, and I let that dude, I don't know what that guy did, but I talked to him on the phone for a while. I let him come to my house just to look at a movie. Nothing happened. I don't know what he did, but me and my boyfriend got back together. I knew it was gonna happen. And he walked into my restroom. He came out. He said, "It's a man been here." I don't know what that guy did because he sure used my restroom. I don't know what he did, but I said he can't come back here because I don't know what he did something. I said, "Ain't no man been here." He said, "Yeah, it's a man been here." I know it's a man been here. I just came out that restroom. It's a nigga been up in here. I said to myself, "Damn, how you know that?" I said, "I can't play those types of games no more." Mm-mm. Um, Althea says, Cypress, you're gonna meet your match one day. Yes, he is. Cypress already, he talked about how the women did him. And Cypress ought to be tired of that. He been doing that for years. Um, so are you saying you would tell her up front? Cypress don't tell those women up front. He don't tell those women up front. Um, but if you're not ready to settle down, then it's best they don't. Mm. That's true. You get what you give. You have to be careful about the energy, that you put into the atmosphere because you definitely gonna get what you give. You give out that manipulative energy and stuff. That's what's gonna come back to you. If you know you don't really want to be with a person, don't. First of all, don't even play with them because more people, you know, um, All for me, like all guys want you to do is just accept, um, you know, not being able to claim them, saying it's a friendship, and if it's more, they want to hide you. Okay, if he can't post you on social media, nothing like that, that ain't none of your damn man or woman when they real secretive about stuff, because there ain't no reason for all that. I want to be able to post you. It ain't nobody's business, but if we somewhere, it don't you don't need to be hidden. You ain't no damn married man or nothing or married woman. I don't recommend consistently showing people your life, but people can know that you dating somebody and who it is um without you telling them your business. It's not their business. But as far as being a secret, I got issues with that. I ain't nobody's damn secret. Never have been. Cypress must be working with a monster in Catwood. Lord have mercy. Well, one thing for sure, it's a lot of women that's stigmatized for real. They let the dick control them, their thought process. It's crazy. It's weird because my husband is a lot like my dad, and I was never close to my dad. I'm like my dad was uh my dad was definitely an alpha male. I'll probably end up marrying somebody that's like my dad, but I like guys that are laid back. Cause I know me, I could be in an uproar because I have so much going on. I like guys that go, baby, calm down, Cause when they got all of that masculine energy and they going crazy too. I can't deal with that. It can't be but one crazy person in a relationship. Shit. Um, it's weird because my husband is a lot. Yeah, I always figured that I would marry someone like my dad, but the thing about it is, I got a lot of my dad's personality, but I'm pretty quiet though until you piss me off. That's what will make a woman go. I'm telling you, people forget about the Lorena Bobbitt story. She got tired of her husband cheating, and so she took that thing off. She said he was putting it in everybody, and I think Lorena got off. He drove her crazy, and she chopped that thing off. I wonder if Lorena Bobbitt is still alive. I think one of them died. They had to sew his little piece back on. Oh, Lorena's still alive. She's an author. Child, she chopped it off. Mm. Where were they living at? She said that he RAPE her and abused her for years. John Bobbitt was his name. Child, he's still alive. Joanna Dottie, Lorena. He done been married 5 times. I guess she now see, I don't know if his little thing works right because she chopped it off. He done been married 5 times. They live in New York. Um, yep, they live in Buffalo. They were from Buffalo, New York. Now, and he probably been married 5 times because he got a lot of fame. I think that he got a lot of money after that situation happened. The women probably married him for his money, but if they had to sew it back on, it probably don't work right. I'm sure it don't. It ain't probably ain't got no feeling or nothing. It don't work right, can't get hard. It's probably just floppy. Oh my. Oh Lord, please forgive me. Yeah, and she threw it out the window. Cypress just playing. He's a big old yeah. Cypress, no, Cypress wants some love. That's just a defense mechanism. He know he wants some love. Y'all make me finna find a steady girlfriend, and you need to make sure you stay with her and stop trying to cheat with other women all the time. Cypress, you're gonna get a woman that's gonna shank you. I'm telling you, she's gonna start to cheating back, and it's not fun when they cheat back. I'm gonna tell you something, Cypress. It's not fun when women start cheating back because more women when they cheat back they have some type of emotional attachment. Emotionally, she really likes the guy that she messing with. She be really playing for keeps. So you better be careful about that. Yeah, this March weather. Oh my God. Y'all make sure y'all go and get y'all some like vitamin E oil and stuff and keep your skin hydrated. Yeah, I went into Marshall's. He said Cypress is in love. It's the love demon. He looking for a midget. Yeah, I went into Marshalls and they had a sale. They had a table and like their 24 karat like night firming cream, all those creams that cost $10, $12, $18. They had them. I stocked up on them like um cream to put up under your eye firming cream for night and for day. It was only $4. It had the red tag on it. It's the big ones. I got them. I got all of them. So I'll be stocked up for the whole year. And this March weather will dry your skin out. So what you need to do is make sure you got a good moisturizer and vitamin E oil. I use like vitamin E with argan in it, or I use vitamin C and vitamin E oil. It keeps your skin right. Cypress says CMG summer finna be lit. Stay tuned. Mm. Cypress, you said that last summer. You always talking about CMG summer get ready to be lit. You said that last summer. What they do? No, so you said Hattie about the drop. Teresa said she gonna find you a girl, Cypress. Hey Cypress, I'm gonna call Vanessa and tell her to start going to um come and go to kickboxing class with me. I'm gonna make her my plus one. I be looking so forward to going to my kickboxing class. I love it so much. It helps with like stress. My blood pressure has been perfect. My energy has been up. I be looking forward to going. I promise to God, I love it. It works your arms, your legs, and your midsection. So it's working everything in the 45 minutes. We do 45 minutes a day. Like I go like 3 to 4 days a week, but I be looking forward to going. Cypress said he a Virgo. Oh Lord. It said Virgos are very flirtatious. He said he talked to her yesterday. I saw her on live today. Hmm. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hey, listen, y'all do know that I'm gonna start going live like at my studio. I'm gonna set up my studio a place for the other end of my green room for my podcast. One end is for my TV show, the other end will be for my podcast. And I was thinking about like I gotta go and get I want my sets. I got some sets there, but I want to have a fresh new set. So I'm gonna go and look for me a different setting for my podcast. And what I'm gonna do is because I can't drop the link anymore at this point, I'm gonna change systems. But I think I want to start having people to call in. I think folks are like that anyways because everybody don't want to hit the link and come up. They might want to call and talk about some stuff. I think that would be good. What kind of cases do I investigate? Um, we do infidelity cases. Um, we've done criminal cases. Like last summer, we had taken quite a bit of criminal cases, and I can't do that this summer. I think that's the reason why my blood pressure was up high. That was one of the things, other than my dad passing away, had me stressed out. They're so tedious. I can't deal with stuff like that this summer. I'm trying to keep my health right. But mostly like infidelity, surveillances, um, stuff like that, accidents, child custody situations, um, employment situations. What else? Yeah. I got a call from a criminal a lawyer today about a criminal situation. I wouldn't take it. I didn't got my pressure down because he went to hollering about I need 12 people to be found and questioned. I said, no, Lordy. Hell, it'd be something else trying to find one or two or three. He said 12. No, nowhere in this world I would ever let somebody stress me out like that. Um, Stay tuned, members. Blockbuster News coming. I can feel it. He said Blockbuster News. Well, it's getting close time to the it's getting close time for for but I just believe now, just based on how the criminal system is, the legal system is in Shelby County, I believe he's gonna ask for a continuance at least one more time. He's asked one time, got it. He'll ask another time, and he'll get it. it starts getting sketchy around that third and fourth time. So I just believe he'll try to get it pushed back as far as he can. Like, I'm surprised that he pushed it back until June, like March, April, May, June. So that's 3 months. So I'm surprised because normally they try to get them pushed back if they can for another year. But maybe she wasn't having it. Maybe she was not having it. But I'll be surprised if he goes to trial in June. I will be surprised. Both. Both, Teresa. Um, I think it says Blackwood News posted that they ran Cal Rittenhouse out of Memphis. I never knew who Cal Rittenhouse was. I saw that. I don't know who that is. I'm doing good, the real Lil T. Thanks for asking. Why they bring that boy there? Was he some type of racist person like the KKK? Wasn't he like the KKK? Yeah, I don't know how much long my Remy gonna go. It seemed like her stomach is getting bigger by the minute. Mm. I don't like seeing my dog like that. Riley little butt, he gonna have to get spaded. That's what he gonna have to do because he was going crazy and he was not satisfied and I know when he got her pregnant because I had been doing good keeping them apart. And when he was going so crazy, y'all, he was laying on his back like if she was y'all, he had lost it. Like if she would sit down, like she was getting ready to walk past him, he would lay on his back and try and get some on his back and try and pull her on top of him. He was really gone crazy. So I was having to put him into the cage and he would be crying. And as soon as he get out, he'll try to run and jump on her back. I was like, no, you got to get back in. So I messed around and was on here one day and I wasn't paying attention. And they was in that back room, in one of them back rooms, and I could hear him. And the reason I knew something was going on, I think I was on live with y'all. Yeah, I knew something was going on because I heard him saying, "Child." I know I might have been on the phone with my mother. I made them get up here and they were stuck together, y'all. And like I said, I'd never seen nothing like that before. When I seen these booties stuck together backwards, they like somebody had took their booties and sewn it together. I had not seen it. Everybody was like, dogs get stuck together like that. I said, I never seen nothing like that before. I screamed. I said, ah! I didn't know what the hell was going on. It looked like something horrible. Like it was not normal. They could not, and when when she would move, he would move because his booty was stuck to hers. I mean, it's scary. I said, I screamed so loud because I didn't know what was going on. So when I called my mother, and she was like, "Well, let me call Andre, my cousin," and he was like, "Don't try to pull them apart." But one thing he said it. He said one thing for sure. She's sure enough pregnant. He said she's sure enough pregnant. And that was February the 1st. He said, you need to remember that date. Like I said, I didn't know what was going on. And y'all, they stayed stuck together, both of their booties. I'm trying to figure out how anybody has sex like that. Backwards. Standing up backwards. I didn't even think that was normal. But like I said, when they came up and ran up here stuck together, I screamed, ah! Yeah, I mean, because it was just, I didn't know what was going on. It was scary. Althea Kyle Rittenhouse was the guy with those guns in Minnesota. Oh, okay. And what are you doing with this old ugly ass in Memphis? And so now he got my little Remy. Hey, stay woke. And now he got my little Remy pregnant, and she pregnant with 5 babies. Oh, he took out 3 people. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad they did run him out. With all the gun violence in Memphis, why would they bring him there to talk to kids about more guns? Because I've been saying crime pays. If they really wanted to control the crime and stuff in Memphis, they could control it. Crime pays. It's a lot of money generating. A lot of people getting rich off of these damn fools. I'm telling you, it ain't affecting their community, so they don't really care. Mm, mm, mm. Mhm. Y'all know what I'm making tomorrow? I cannot wait until I let's see, what do I have to do tomorrow? I gotta go to the office and I gotta go to the pet store. Go to my kickboxing class. Y'all, this is what I'm cooking tomorrow. I said I might go live to let you all see me because I said I was gonna start doing it anyways. But this is what I'm fixing tomorrow, and I gotta go get me some lettuce wraps. I gotta go get me some lettuce wraps. I know this is gonna be good, except for I don't buy ground beef. I don't buy ground beef. So I got ground chicken and ground turkey in there. Probably I'll use one of the probably ground turkey. And this is what I am cooking for dinner tomorrow. Crack burgers. I had never seen that before, y'all. I am making that and I'm gonna wrap it in lettuce wraps instead of bread. Ooh, my stomach is growling just thinking about it. Because y'all know I've been doing that keto and I've been kind of fasting and really eating just one time a day. But you get it says 1 pound ground chuck. Of course, I have ground turkey, 3 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix, and then afterwards, um, it says grilling recipe easy. You put bacon on it and all of that, and tomato. Y'all, it looks good. It looks good. I cannot wait. And I buy the lettuce wraps. I don't buy bread anymore. not to eat on a hamburger. I buy lettuce, wrap it in lettuce, and it be so freaking good. It tastes better with lettuce. Because sometimes bread start it be so thick, it be something wrong with it. It'll make me sick to the stomach. It's better when you wrap it with lettuce and healthier. I'm gonna put it on the grill. I'm gonna put all of those ingredients in it and then put it on the grill and have me a cracked. What did it say? A crack burger. Woo! A crack burger. And then on Friday, I'm going to do a copycat. No, on Friday, I'm gonna do copycat Taco Bell Mexican pizza. I did before, and my Mexican pizza tastes better than Taco Bell. He unalived the guy at the Black Lives Matter march and got off. Oh wow. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, well, uh, well, I was getting ready to say something. I ain't gonna say that. Mm. It said, is he the one that was protecting the gas station and they beat him up? Do he shot them? You guys, I'm getting ready to start back doing my missing persons shows. If you all have a missing persons case in your state, let me know. And it's something that we could work. If it's in your state, we could kind of collaborate on it together, and I'll air it on my TV show and on my on here also. I got about 3 cases that I want to work on. Um, two of them I'm definitely working on. One is from out of the Memphis area, and it's a female, though it happened back in 2018, and the other is from out of Louisiana. It was a very high profile case. His mother, I've kind of worked on it before, and his mother is ready to do something else as it relates to that, and I'm interested in it. Another case that I really would be interested in working on, but I'm sure he already got his legal team and stuff, got some people, working, and that's C Murder's case. I would like to crack that case. I feel like I can. Because he is innocent. I remember when I was working on that Max case, we was doing some things on that case. We had the opportunity to see, it bothers me because they kind of trick the people as it relates to C Murder. They made people think that the video of him pointing a gun at a guy at a club, they made people believe that he was seen shooting the young man when there was another completely situation. I don't even know if shots were fired, just from looking at the video, but that was a different time, a different situation. Nobody even died. Um, I really wish that the people around Louisiana would kind of band with him, because in order for him to get free, I think it's going to take the governor of Louisiana to do a pardon. And he's been in jail way over 20 years for a crime that he did not commit. And it's really weird because you had a judge that actually set him free because she saw the corruption, and they got so mad at that judge she was not even reelected. But I think she's practicing law. Um, yeah. You had people to come forward, and I think it's a travesty of justice. I know the young man's family is angry and all of that, but it's a travesty of justice. I think that they should sue the state of Louisiana, because what the state of Louisiana did was, they didn't get them true justice. They didn't do it. And so I think that they should sue them for that, and they need to free an innocent man. I think they should look at it this way. It is better to let, they taught us this in the academy. It is better to let 10 guilty men go free than to convict one innocent one. So, one of my ex co workers' 19-year-old nephew went missing last week, and he was found unalived a few days ago. Oh, wow. It's something going on. I think I spoke about that last year, where a police officer flat out told me, and this was just by chance. He came over to my office to take a report, and we started having a conversation. And he said there is a serial K in Memphis. I said, well, why they haven't alerted people? He said, I don't know, but see, the young ladies that was ended up dead is in the black community, so I guess they don't feel the need to alert the black community. They don't start talking about it until it happens in other communities. Hmm. At first, I had thought about, I was like, maybe I should steer away from those cases so much. That won't be all that I talk about, but we'll talk about other things too. Hey, Richmond, thank you for coming in. Um, but that won't be all I talk about. But there's a lot of trafficking going on, and Oregon, you know what going on. A lot of that is going on. That's why they don't talk about it in the media. Hmm. That scares me because my granddaughters, I know, right? We try to raise our children to be polite and all of that. Thank you, Richmond. Um, we raise our children to be so polite. Um, and to have respect. But, unfortunately, people look for stuff like that to take advantage of our children now and of adults. Oh, I just thought about I gotta go work at the bonding company this weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I ain't gonna be able to do my tacos unless I do them before I go. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Woo, child. It's gonna be amazing to see how things turn out um this summer. Oh Lord. I hope that they don't start. Well, they already started with. If they kill in the winter, they definitely gonna be bad in the summer. But I hope not. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on, y'all. I'm reading something. Oh, oh, oh my, y'all! What is going on? People are sick. I'm looking at something. Somebody sent me something. Oh my God! This a boy takes a monkey and bites his ear off. Now, what is wrong with people? People are becoming more and more animalistic. Thank you, Richmond, for the cash app. I appreciate it so much. Hang on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, but in some African countries, y'all, they eat monkeys, and monkeys have a close DNA to. Thank you for the cash app, Richmond 36. They're close. They have their DNA is closer to our to humans, and the monkey looks horrified, and they eating it raw. The creep who took out the 22-year-old mom and two children was a career criminal out of South Carolina. I don't know what it is about the men down there, but they talk about how the men in South Carolina around that area, they when they get mad at their girlfriends, they kill them. Thank you, R. Richmond. Wow, you guys, somebody sent me this, and this is so true. I got to read this. It says, y'all want a submissive woman, but forget you have to be a righteous man. Being submissive does not mean to shut up and sit down when you say so. It means to trust you to lead, protect, and provide. No woman is going to submit to a man who lies, acts controlling, or can't meet her emotional and spiritual needs. I absolutely agree. 100%. Who gonna submit to a damn lying ass hoe cheating? Not me. Taco sounds good, Miss T. I need that recipe. Okay, the Mexican pizza recipe. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you something. I make a really good taco pie. I make a really good taco pie too. Mm. I use ground chicken, so get ground chicken. You can get ground beef. I use ground chicken or ground turkey. Get that or ground beef, Kobe Jack cheese, diced tomatoes, refried beans, and of course those round tortilla shells. What I do is I buy the soft ones and I put them in olive oil and make them hard myself. I kind of cook them in olive oil. All right, y'all. I guess I'll get off of here. It's been 2 hours. It looks like my Wi-Fi trying to act up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get off. I enjoy our Richmond. Thank you for the Cash App. I've enjoyed you guys tonight as always. Okay. If you would like to support the channel, you can hit the super thanks or the Cash App. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a good night.